What's up, everyone? It's Matt Morozic, aka MVM397. Pretty cool video, nice announcement. So I got an instant message from Michael Fichtenmayer a few weeks ago. He was contacted by a gentleman by the name of Jim Starkweather, who is the head of a website called kitmaker.net. I was not familiar with kitmaker.net until I went and checked it out, and it's really pretty cool. So it's a large model building community. It's like a forum, but there's other things that go on there. So I'll put a link down below, kitmaker.net. Lots of cool information. Browse the galleries, browse the work in progresses. Not too much mecha stuff there, but this is kind of cool. So anyway, Jim contacted Mike to see if he'd be willing to do a review of the new Ammo by MiG products for Gundam or for mechas. And Michael said, well, I know someone that's into mecha and he does a pretty good job, so he gave him my name. So long story short, I emailed Jim, we got together, and we agreed that I would do a review of these products. Now, I already own the book, so he didn't send me the book, but he did send me all the products. So the first one that we have is the chipping set for mechas, and this comes with 3 different products. You have the chipping material, scratches and effects, and engine grime. And then inside, what you get is 3 bottles. The first one's the chipping fluid, and this acts as the barrier between your base paint and your top layer to get the chipping effect. Comes with a color, 1 bottle of acrylic paint, chipping color, Ammo by MiG, and then it comes with a wash, engine fuel and grime, or excuse me, engine fuel and oil. So you can use this for adding oil streaks, engine grime, that kind of effect. So that's the first one of the products. The second one that came is a set of washes, weathering washes, and this is number 2. And it says weathering set for mechas, and on the picture you can actually see this is the shoulder of one of Z. Lucas' kits that he's built. Oh, and by the way, this is an arm of a Briegel, if you didn't know what that kit is. And this comes with 3 products also. See if this will focus. You get a filter brown for white, a streaking grime for dark, and dark earth. And these are all washes. So these are all pre-thin filters. I should say filters, not washes. Or you get 1 filter and a couple. Oh, wait a second. This is actually pigment. So this is dark earth pigment. Alright, there. You get brown for white filter. And then we get a streaking effects grime. So 3 of those products in there. And then the last set of products that was sent are the colors. So mecha and robots colors. And we get 6 colors. We get yellow, red, medium blue, cold gray, light brown gray, and medium gunship gray. And I'll just show them to you right here. So these are all acrylics. And so I'm really excited to do this review for 2 reasons. First of all, as most of you know, I don't really do weathering per se. I've weathered 1 kit in my life, and I was just kind of winging it. And I'm using really acrylics for the first time, other than a little bit I've used on the Stella kit I've been working on. And so since I already own the book, I'm going to use the book as a guide. And the kit I'm going to do is, I'm not going to veer too far off on the book, but I'm going to do the RX-78 1-year war version. This is a really simple kit. If anyone's never built it, there's like 1 seam line in the whole kit, which I think is on the bazooka. But this kit looks good, just kind of beat up and grimy. So we're gonna give this a shot. So I'm not gonna open the kit because there's no need to, but I'm gonna go through the book real quick in case you're not familiar with it. So I got this a couple months ago. I ordered it directly from, I think ordered directly from MiG. And I got it relatively quickly. It did come a little damaged. The corner was kind of beat up a little bit. But it's actually a really good book. It's short, but there's a lot of good information here for what it is. And so the kit that they use is the RX-78 3.0. So that's kind of why I wanted to stick with the RX-78, because the colors go with what is in the set, and it's just basically I'm going to follow step by step to what they kind of go here. And so here they show the kit all clean and everything, just snapped together. I think they may be base coated in paint, but they even go through how to shade using skewers if you're not familiar with this. So basically it's like for anyone who's never built a kit, it actually goes through really detailed on what to do. So we're going to just kind of use this book as a guide, because all these products are things I've never used before. So it'll be interesting. Hold on, let me get this up a little higher so you can see the whole book. I do wish the book was a little bit longer, but it gives you the basics. So here's going over just kind of painting chipping effects, how to paint on chips with a paintbrush and a silver type paint. So it goes through painting on chips, sponging on chips, and then it goes through the process of using the chipping material later on. Here's they're using the streaking washes, how to apply the streaks with the brush, how to blend it in. And then here we have some more kind of how to paint in chips and highlights and stuff like that. So we don't get to using the really the effects until a little bit later. Here they're using the engine and oil filter around the feet to kind of give that really kind of grimy look. They even show you here on the face painting in highlights, so you kind of get more of a modeled look, or what's the term? I can't think of it. I'm drawing a blank. More lighting effect. And here they're starting to use the chipping effect, so they spray on the chipping fluid, then they spray on the engine grime, and then they spray on the color, and they go in there, and the chipping fluid acts as a barrier, and with some water you can start to chip away that engine grime and reveal the paint below. So, and then again, it's pretty detailed as how to get these effects. I may not go this dirty like what's in the book. I think it's maybe a little overdone. That's just my taste. But it even goes through effects on how to flick on specks of mud and dirt. And then just gives you nice close-ups of all the different effects happening out here, the rust effects and stuff. And then here they have a before and an after. So that's a really good photo, actually, the before and the after. You get to see what all the steps do. And then the rest of the book has a few other really nice builds. Again, more pictures of the before and after. One thing I have to say about this book is that the binding is not very good. I've only looked at this about 3 times. I've already had 2 pages fall out. So as far as quality of the book, the binding needs to be better in my opinion. Especially if you're going to use it as a reference, because you're going to open it and close it, open it and close it. So if anyone from MIG or AM was watching, change your binding. It's terrible. And then this is actually kind of cool chart right here. They've laid out the finished kit, and they've telling you all the products they've used to get certain effects. So it's kind of nice. And more of the so like a third of the book is the RX-78, and they go into the gun tank, and they go into more advanced techniques as far as painting, how to rust the tracks, get rusted look. Sorry, it is hot in here, guys, and my fan's going, so trying to make this quick. So I'll just go through this quickly. Again, they're just showing you how to do mud using Tamiya grass effects to kind of get this really dirty look down here. I do like how they show you how they use different colors here to get the different chipping effects and different streakings. So it's not all dark browns and stuff, it's blues, it's yellows, it's oranges. But the gun tank looks really good in the end. This was probably my favorite build in this whole magazine, is this Zugoku Zigok. It's done really, really well. I love the color combination. And the weathering to me is spot on. It's not overdone, it's just perfect for this kit. Again, they're kind of real quickly, a lot of Tamiya paints here which are acrylic. They are using the MIG paints, but they're not the Gundam colors. So really good information. More techniques on rusting. And then this is a really great custom build. A lot of scratch building, so this goes into the scratch building process of this particular kit. And then later we go into the painting and weathering. So, and then here's all the products that they used. And actually, there's no MIG products in here that I'm seeing. Maybe one or two, but the rest are different techniques. I like this. They show the salt technique, which is something I may throw in on the RX-78. Masking, chipping, painting stripes. This right here is a great build. This is like a Z Luca build, so I'm not sure if who built this. Let's see if it's him. Who built this one? They do give credit at the beginning of each build of who built it. Yeah, this is Z Luca for sure. That's his build. I knew right away from the painting that was his kit. But really good information. Again, the binding is terrible on this book. It's going to fall apart relatively quick on you. What I may suggest is actually take the book apart and put each of these in a sleeve and put it on the binder, to be honest, because my book is falling apart as I talk. And then the rest of the book is just a gallery of finished kits. These are real nice Zabi. Really mostly just chipping effects, a little bit of shading and stuff. So again, just galleries, a nice camper. This is a clean camper, no weathering, but it looks great. A great GM, an awesome Zaku. There's an awesome Briegel. This is an old paint job of Z Lucas. This is on his first Briegel, so that's an old paint job, but it looks great still. Schnabel gun, another great kit. Goblin. The Schnabel gun here is a great kit. I think I still have mine. I'm not sure if I sold it or not, but very cool. All the Z Luca stuff here again. Garibaldi, Hecaton. This is an awesome walking tape kind of guy. And the Schnabel gun right here. This is actually, he actually did this as a commission a long time ago, but the guy didn't want to pay him, so he kept it. But that's the book. So good information. Binding sucks. I suggest actually taking it apart and putting it in a binder. Can't say much about the products yet because I haven't used them, but so thank you to Michael Fichtenmayer and Jim Starkweather for letting me do a review of this. I'm excited. Like I said, it's doing things I've never done before. So if you haven't heard of kitmaker.net, check it out and let me know what you think. And if anyone else is using these products, let me know, and let me know what you think. And if you have any suggestions or tips, let me know. But this is all new territory for me. So this is the first video. I plan on doing this kit over the next 3 or 4 months. So by the end of the year, I plan on having it done. So I'll do a video tutorial or video diary of it. I'm not going to say tutorial because, again, this is stuff I've not done before, so I don't be saying I know what I'm doing. But I'll do a video diary, and then I'm also going to do a write-up for their kitmaker.net website, and I'll take nice photos of the whole progress, so it'll be published later, end of the year, first of next year. So as always, thanks for looking. It's Matt Morozik, aka MVM397, signing out. We'll catch you guys next time.